Hi Metalheads, willkommen zu METALHEADS FOREVER, schon mal 646 am 6.9.2023. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur Mitte der Woche Show und heute wieder, wie gestern, eine Double Feature Show mit zwei komplett unterschiedlichen Stilrichtungen. Zwar immer noch Metal, oder ich würde sagen, beim zweiten Mal haben wir eher bluesiger Hardrock und am Anfang geht es gleich richtig los. Melodischer Death Metal aus Norwegen und aus Dänemark heute. Jawohl. Heute müsst ihr wieder Englisch hören. Anders geht's nicht. Aber dafür sympathische, den einen kennen wir von Blindstone, von Meridian, der Martin, sehr cooler Typ und super Musiker und super Sänger. Und ein ganz sympathischer ist auch der Sänger von Dark Delirium. Bevor ich loslege, erstmal unsere lieben Zuschauer auf Facebook, wie immer, rüber zu YouTube, da spielt die Musik bis zum Bitterende, Facebook leider nicht. Die Sendung wird auch gelöscht. Alle die das liken jetzt auf Facebook, das wird später gelöscht, die Sendung. Also braucht gar nicht liken, Facebook, liken könnt ihr auf YouTube. Und wenn es geht, unten auf der rechten Seite ist ein kleines Kästchen, abonnieren. Da drückt ihr drauf, abonniert unsere Sendung, seid immer am neuesten Stand, wenn wir live sind. Wir sind fast jeden Tag live, Dienstag bis Freitag. So, liebe Freunde, los geht's jetzt mal mit der Vorschau und danach geht's gleich eine Band, die habe ich noch nie gehört und habe mir gleich gefallen und vielleicht können wir sie einladen, mal schauen. Und zwar Infected Union ist die Band und der Song Reach the Darkness. Also, geht gleich gut los. Erstmal Vorankündigung und dann Infected Union. In diesem Sinne, viel Spaß und willkommen bei METALHEADS FOREVER, die Rockcast Show. Attacke! Infected Union, jawohl, habe ich fast vergessen, mich einzuschalten. So, super cool, geht ja gut los. Die laden wir ein, oder? Was sagt ihr dazu? Denkt, das wird was. Die sprechen Deutsch. So, Freunde, erstmal da draußen alle Hallo, wo da sind. Auch der Hannes ist da, super cool. Lormi, lange nicht mehr gesehen. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut, lieber Lormi. Peter Krause, Helly, bin Högi, Servus, grüßt euch alle und alle, die wo draußen vor der Tür stehen. Loggt euch ein, seid dabei im Chat. Ihr könnt heute Fragen erstellen natürlich an unseren Gast. Die erste Band ist Dark Delirium aus Norwegen. Und jetzt gibt es erst einmal einen Song davon, vom Sulfur-Album von 2021, Forest Hymn. Und hier sind Dark Delirium. Und wo ist der Song? Da ist er. Here we go. Jetzt wisst ihr, was heute auf euch zukommt im ersten Teil der Sendung. Dark Delirium, Forest Hymn. Jetzt welcome to the show. Simeon, singer to excellence.
Hello, can you hear me right?
Yes.
Perfect. How are you doing?
Perfect. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you very much.
And this is your premiere, your first interview, live interview, right?
First live interview, yeah. On video. So,
on video.
You know, gotta keep my hands away from my face and stuff.
Why?
No, you know, suddenly I start picking my nose or something bad, you know. You never know.
That's metal, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. And I'm glad I'm the first one. Yeah. When I hear you speaking, you know, it's a completely different voice. When you sing, this is heavy. Your voice is heavy. You have no problem when you do more shows in a row? No problem?
No. I mean, unfortunately, I have strict rules about, you know, I cannot drink and stuff before the shows because my throat gets bad. But no, playing consecutive shows and playing, over a long period is not a problem. Not anymore. It used to be, but it's a technique. It's just a
Technique,
muscle.
yes.
It's
Yeah.
just a muscle.
Don't sing with the chords.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the technique.
Yeah.
I know because I did this 40 years, and I
Yeah.
learned my lesson. When you not take care of your voice, 3 days no voice, then oh fuck.
Yeah.
And I
If
thought
you-
I was thinking, oh, how can AC/DC or Iron Maiden do 180 shows? Damn,
Yeah.
And I lost after one show my voice, but now now it's anyway I'm retired. Okay, Simeon, I will
Yeah.
say we start the show always the same. This is our ritual. We want to know the metalhead. Who is our guest today? How you became a metalhead? What was the first band influenced you? And what was the trigger, the magic moment that you decided you want to be on stage? Go back to your childhood.
Well, my name is Simeon. The first thing that made me a metalhead would be my father. He pretty much, blasted Dimmu Borgir, Cradle of Filth, Rammstein throughout the car, constantly.
Good father.
So, yeah, good father. So I feel like I've pretty much just grown into the metal scene. While I grew up in a very Christian family, it still kind of didn't stop me from, checking out the good side of music, if I can say it like that. But yeah, it started off with him being very supportive of the whole music stuff, and I used to bash the car, pretend it was drums, hit stuff. When I turned 10, he bought me a drum kit. So I started off as a drummer and played that for 10 years. But yeah, that's kind of what started the whole music stuff, as well as I love attention. I'm an attention whore. If there's somewhere I can go up on stage and just take the mic and be a clown or be a musician or be the show host, I'll take it 100%. So throughout my school years and stuff as well, I've been on every stupid school talent show. I've played in all my family's weddings, on all the confirmation that you have when you're 15. Even if I sit there, in a Christian confirmation where you accept, Jesus Christ and all that, even though that's the theme, me and our guitar player, Halvar, we always end up playing some rock for them just because, hello.
Yeah, in the church, Highway to Hell and Hell's Bells fits, no?
Exactly. We're free entertainment. Take us or leave it. None of you can play, so either take us or sorry, go home. But yeah, but all of it has kind of been intertwined with the fact that our guitar player Halvar, that one there, the one that looks like
Wait a moment, I have a picture here. You
the
tell
one-
me who is it?
the one that looks like Phantom of the Opera, all
Here,
the way to the left.
this guy here.
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've been playing music together since we were 8 years old or something. So it's kind of been the whole thing that if he learns something, then I was like, well, then I'm going to learn it as well. And you create this friendly competition where you just always keep boosting each other. So that's kind of the way that we kept the whole thing going. Because if you go to our Facebook page, it says that Dark Delirium was, created in 2013. That's 10
Yeah.
years ago. But the band existed only 2 years ago. Because we made a page, this is going to be our band, and then we just let it sit. And then, it just grew.
But I must say, for 2 years you got very, very active. A lot of
Yes.
songs, singles, and
A lot of
albums.
songs, a lot of
Yeah.
singles, a lot of albums.
So
a
now
lot
the
of
question:
work.
how you became a melodic death metal singer? What band brought you to this?
I mean, it's nice. Well, this is a very open channel, it seems like. There's a lot of bashing on the metalcore scene. I grew up on metal.
Nobody bash here, I can tell you.
Yeah, that's good.
This was the last time somebody bash here, then they got the fuck out of here. No.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, I grew up on metalcore, and me personally, I've only been singing for a year.
Really?
Cause, yeah, because the Sulfur and Fallen album was sung by my brother,
Okay.
but he had to quit due to his mental health.
So the last song was not from you, the
No,
voice?
no.
Okay.
That's David, and that's kind of fun because the whole lyrics is about him as a brother being put in the shadow of me and my sister, his older siblings. So it's kind of interesting because when you read the lyrics for Fallen and Sulfur and you realize who it is, you kind of understand that there's a reason he got put, in the...
But you sound the same, no?
Yeah, but I mean, we have the same genes. We probably have the same vocal, more or less. I'm a bit higher than him.
I never thought that this was not you. I was sure because this is, yeah, interesting.
Well, but it's very fun to read the lyrics because you can tell that, wow, he needed help sooner. I mean, it's
What is the story from Forest hymn?
The whole lyrics. As I have the lyrics here. Essentially, the whole lyrics is that he will never reach up to his brother and sister, which is literally his brother and sister. Because I used to play the guitar in the band live, and it's always been like a goose chase. We need to do this, we need to do that. We're not going to get all these albums and songs done if we don't, work very hard. But you can tell that he's definitely been the smallest child, the youngest sibling from all of us, because he had his struggles and he wrote about them. We have a song called Slave of Darkness, and when you read the lyrics, you're like, wow, this is him, and we should have listened a bit earlier. So the first 2 years of Dark Delirium was kind of not a shit show, but it's interesting to look back on it because it explains a lot of why things were as they were.
And now know why the new album called New Era.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, now I understand.
Yes, that's the whole... We lost our drummer, we lost our lead singer, and then it's like, okay, I have now 1.5 months to write 6 songs just to prove, get this done, because we've had the melodies for half a year, and I'm like, well, you were supposed to write all these songs. What do we do now? Well, either quit or just do it.
Quit is no option. You know what? Now I'm more curious to listen, because if I knew this two different, I never thought this is 2 singers. It's unbelievable. I chose the song Death.
Yes.
From the New Era. You like the song? I like it too.
Yeah.
And I would say, now we listen to your voice, okay?
Yep.
And we have one more from the Sulfur album, one more, but the rest is everything from you. So here's Dark Delirium and Death from the New Era album from 2022, right?
Correct.
Attack.
Darkness
awesome. Love it. I'm not, I'm I'm not a death metal fan, but I like just what Lomi wrote. Sehr geil with the keyboard background, very cool, very cool.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that the fun thing about this song is that it's the first song I wrote and recorded for me for Dark Delirium. So this is like our first project with Dark Delirium, the new kind instead of the old one, because I kind of did like he doesn't want to sing on it, so I'll just do it in speed. And then this is what it turned out. It's a very hit or miss song because it's very hard, but
Yeah.
due to the whole swing and stuff, 3/4, it's very untraditional. Very untraditional. But
I see
like
the comments. Gisela wrote, Dark Delirium, I like the album cover and the song. We talk about the cover soon. And Hannes in Austria, this is some good portion of death and an interesting mixture with black, thrash and power influences. Respect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. The thing is that we've heard it before that we have a tendency to mix various genres. So we have our sound is our sound, which is both good and negative because we don't follow the recipe. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we're not following the norm. So either the songs are very good or it's like,
You agreed actually when I wrote you the setup, the songs I chose today for the show, and you was impressed, and because this is what makes Dark Delirium special, because you have some depth. There is some songs. This is nearly a ballad, but heavy like shit. Let's talk about this cover. Like Gisela, she loves it, and I love it too. So, give me the story to this cover.
Yeah.
Because
well, the story of the cover, there's not a lot of story to it. It looks insane. You have the whole. It almost looks like there's a cross in the background. There's not a lot of story to this cover because it was actually AI generated. We did AI for this whole album to test it out, and on the CDs it looks good. It looks very good. I have one here, and you can see.
yeah, cool. Yeah.
So it's it pretty much just that we made one picture for one of the songs, and we went, well, this is really cool and people really like it, so why don't we make this whole album with the AI just to test it out, as well as people don't like it, so why not provoke some people.
Well,
And,
I must say I fell in love with AI. I love this. What you can do with this now is unbelievable.
Yes.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
what I see like a witch, kind of witch, like then a car. It's like a destroyed, a destroyed church somehow.
it has a very post-apocalyptic feel to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just as the music is, you interpret what it is. What do you see? It's art.
Yeah, I loved it. I was looking at this picture today. What you want to say? Like a car. It's like a rotten car, something like this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. But that's why we liked it, because it's like, okay, you can see what some of it is, but no one can really see what it actually is. It's very faint,
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Just what you said there is the whole point. You were looking at it today, thinking, what do you see? That's the whole point, What do you see?
And what do you say about death? What is the backstory to the song?
Death is plain and simply about war. It's a song about how, death is coming for you, but in the end, you are also death. You know, in this perspective of soldier. But it's like, I don't know, a lot of the songs and the lyrics are like, you start with a theme and then it just, you just say it in your own headspace, and you know, the whole song just evolves in front of you. So I usually don't think a lot when I make the songs. It's like, okay, I want to write about this, and then I come up with a word, and then it just flows. It just flows naturally. It's very. People have asked me, what's the meaning of this song? I'm like, I have no idea. But it felt natural to write this. This is what I guess I feel it inside the core. But yeah, Death is a fun song. Very fun. We play it.
Death is a fun song, yeah.
No,
Happy dying. Happy
we
dying,
play it-
motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah.
We play it live and it's always a shit show. It's like mosh pits and, you know, it's just chaos. Absolute pure chaos.
I watched you on stage. You're a good front man. That's what I like. Always on front and people going nuts. Cool.
Yeah, thank you.
We will see
Cheers.
something. All right. I would say we stay with the new album, New Era. With the next song, it's a lyric video, if I'm not mistaken. It's Echo Chamber.
That's not me singing, just so we are clear. Now it's that's the only song David did on this album.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
See if you can hear the difference.
Let's listen. Here's Dr. Delirium with David on the vocals with Echo Chamber. And now a question, because I know our metalheads, they like to buy the real album. So what they do? They're not driving to Norway. What they can do if they want to have the album?
Do you want this album right here? Then get your ass on a plane to Norway and buy it at the fucking show, because we do not have a merch store yet.
I doubt that they're doing this for this album. It's too far
But-
away.
Yeah, it's too far away. But we are coming to Europe next year. We are coming
Okay.
to Europe, and we're
That's-
traveling around, and we're currently setting up a store online.
That's a deal. All right, let's listen to Echo Chamber to your brother David. And here we go. You know what I really love about this song? This Oriental style voice, the female voice.
Yeah.
This is the
It really makes the difference.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. It's probably my favorite. Well, it's definitely my top 3 songs. I mean, it's been 2 years now, and we've made 32 songs. Released 32 songs, of course. And that's definitely one of the best ones, in my opinion.
It's cool, absolutely. Heavy like shit, and yeah, your brother, he's a little bit more rough. He's more like rolling, huh?
Yes, he's very much. He has a lot more growl than me, while I'm a lot more up at the top.
Yeah.
But on the new songs and the new album coming, we're trying to focus more on the middle zone.
But he's not a member in the band, right?
No, not anymore. He left voluntarily, by his own choice, due to the whole, it was just too much.
Mm.
So, you know how it is. You have videos, you have shows you need to plan, and there's so much to do. And especially today with the whole social media stuff, if you want to get your music out, you have to constantly, spray people down with, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. There's so much. You need to be so much on the edge all the time.
Yeah.
So,
we do this every day, posting every day.
And you have to. I mean, that's why we are posting as much as we are. One, we love making music, but it's also the fact that consistency is key these days. I mean, we're not like a prodigy or something, but we've done fairly well for the time that we've spent, and that's because we have been. We're not a sleeping band. We are constantly doing something, and people notice that.
Yeah, and you're playing also in like city festivals. Like there's one video, and I changed because this would be another song with your brother from the Sulfur album. So I I switched to disposable numbers.
Yes.
And this was actually a live show with shorts and two kids dancing in front of. What was this?
Yeah. The thing about that one was that, we play with full makeup and gear and all that. But we got asked if we want to play in like Stavanger, our city's music festival, and we're like, well, sure. And then like, okay, but we want you to play 2 shows. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Well, one is outside 3 o'clock in the middle of the day, and the other one is late at night. I'm like, well, that's fine. We'll just sweat. Who cares? And then we're like, do you guys have a backstage where we can put on makeup? Nope. You have to use the streets. And we're like, well, that's not going to happen, but we're not going to be, we're not going to cancel just to cancel. So we decided, well, why don't we just, either we do this fully equipped, or we do this as far from stage equipment as we can. So the video shows both shows during day and night, and you can see there's a clear difference in how we took that challenge on.
Yeah, I like this, and I like the 2 kids dancing in front of the stage.
I mean, it was kind of funny because this was in the middle of the street at 3 p.m. And there wasn't a lot of people at the start, but there was surprisingly a lot of older people who came by to stand there and watch us play, and we're like, well, this is great. This is fun. And yeah, it was good times. It was fun, really fun.
I did also a show solo with playbacks, in a stage on afternoon, and first nobody, and then I sang it in. It all came in the end. We had a full house in front of stage.
Yeah.
Before was nobody. It was very hot, and I was with leather vest and leather pants, and boots, sweating like an asshole,
Yeah.
All right, let's listening to. But this is not on an album, no? The song "Disposable Numbers." This was a single.
Did my camera stop?
No, sometimes it stops.
Oh, that's funny. This is a single, kind of, but it's on an upcoming album. So it's coming.
Yeah, your camera actually stopped.
Oh wow.
Maybe I should make a picture now. maybe you log in again during the song.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Here's disposable and disposable numbers. Here we go. here we are.
Well,
Edeltraud Ziegler, sei gegrüßt. Ein neuer Gast bei uns. Was für eine geile Mucke. Yeah, I agree. Do you know the band Sober Truth from Germany? You have to check out Sober Truth or Sigzone. This you will perfectly fit package with these guys. They're playing a lot in Germany.
awesome. Yeah.
Sober
I'll
Truth.
definitely check.
That's would perfectly fit. Mikkel Schäfer says very special, but geil. You know geil, Germany?
No, I don't speak. Guten Tag, ich bin ein Zwanzer.
Was? Yeah, I teach all my English speaking guests. If you come to Germany and you give somebody a hand, shake and say, fick dich. Very good.
Fitti.
Fick dich.
Fitti.
Yeah, especially when the police comes. Fick dich and you are on safe haven.
No, I don't think so.
In jail.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I like this video so much because what he says, and this is the different. Was the same location, right?
Yeah, well, the other one was inside one of the concerts venue at night time.
Okay.
Yeah. But they were both in Stavanger. The city.
Yep. So tell me a story. Disposable numbers.
Yeah. Disposable numbers. Another war song, I guess. You know, this was written right after Russia invaded Ukraine again. You know, because the whole song is about, you know, just being a disposable number. You know, you're just another number you can toss and remove. I'm pretty sure also at the end of the song it says, you know, I sing that you're nothing but a piece of meat for the grinder.
Mm.
And, you know, to be fair, that's pretty much what it is. It's just, I don't know, the whole Russia invading Ukraine was, it kind of, I don't know how you want to say it, but it kind of let me down. It was like, what the fuck, again, you know, it's just a devastating thing, the whole situation. And then again,
It is, yeah.
You know how to, you know, I was like, well, fuck them, fuck that. It's time to write something. And then, you know, disposable number was the two words I came up with, and then it just flows pretty much. But yeah, we can't do much more than hope that ends soon.
Last year I had a band, and the singer is Ukraine, and he was on the front line.
Oh wow!
Hopefully still alive, but
Yeah.
wow, you know, that I thought, you know, we are so close to this, you know, suddenly we have a band here, and the singer had no chance to be online because he was on the front line, you know.
Yeah.
This and then I understood, oh man, the war is closer to us. You know, normally we see this on TV, you know.
Yeah.
But you
It's a lot
actually
closer.
in Norway, you're close actually. It's not so far away.
I mean, we don't really. I don't think about it as it being too close in a sense. I mean, it's too close, but it's not too close. But the big bad guy, you know, he's the guy we share border with. You know, up in the north, the Norwegian and Russian border, they hit each other. So you always have that in mind, that we're not necessarily Russia's best friend, and we're also one of their closest neighbors. So the whole Ukraine and Russia war, it's thankfully, you know, we have the sea between Sweden and you know, Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but you get but you kind of, when you realize that where the Russian border goes, it's like, fuck. it's not the best place to live, but you know, I just hope that Ukraine will, you know, win this.
You know,
peace.
the one thing I don't want to go too deep now in this thematic, because we are not a political show.
Yeah.
But I feel sorry for the musicians, the Russian musicians.
Yeah.
Ukraine or
Yeah.
Russians, you know, because they don't like this, you know. And we have some guests before, you know, and I feel very sorry for them, you know, because
Yeah.
that's not metal, you know, it's bullshit. But All right, disposition. This is a shit name. I don't like this name. That's the song Numbers.
Yes.
Now we have to listen again to your brother, but this is now the let's say the very unusual song for you guys. It's Awaken in the Inside.
Yeah. That was actually our first band name, which is funny.
Okay. Again from the Sulfur album from 2021.
Yeah, and it's also the one song that we've never gotten a review on. We've had people review the album, a lot, but no one has ever mentioned the songs. I don't know. I like it. A lot of people like it, but nobody's mentioned it. So
it shows a little bit the melodic side of the band.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like this. In Deutsch sagt man doch diesen Spannungsbogen. Genau den haben wir jetzt mit diesem Song. Normally it's in the middle of the show, but I changed it to disposable numbers. Now I said it. I would say Awaken the Inside.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Try used to keep my
Great production. Good
Thank
sound.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Where do you produce? Do you have a producer or you do it with the band?
No, I do the producing here, right here, in the kitchen, for real. We record everything here in the living room at my house.
But you have something who mastered it.
Yes, definitely. We cannot do that. That would be a terrible
Yeah.
idea. We have a guy in France who helps with the mastering. It's really
Cool.
good.
This cover is also unusual and cool. Love it. Sulfur.
Yeah. There's actually a story, but well, not a story. There's a. Hold on, I have all my albums here. Let me just check here. So this is the first album we did.
Mm-hmm. Fallen.
That's an actual photograph, and then we wanted to portray that he went through the pole.
Cool.
Yeah. And then, it's just devastation and shit. And then I guess you could say that maybe the new era cover is, where he is after that sulfur. But we had a theme and everything, and then everything went to shit. And we had to redo everything.
So what is this? Is it a desert or a dry sea or what is this?
It's a like a dried up sea,
Mhm.
post-apocalyptic type. Basically, where the world is heading. It sounds very dramatic, but things aren't great.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. And greetings to your brother. Good job, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, he's really good, and I would almost he was definitely a natural. I mean, it all started with him. We asked him if he could write some songs for us, or he likes to do poetry. So I asked him if he could write some poetry for some of the songs, and he's like, "Yeah, here you go." I'm like, "Well, I don't know how the melody goes. Can you just sing it?" And then he's like, and it was really good. And then we're like, "Well, fuck, why don't you just join the band?" And that's pretty much how it started, with the whole him being a singer.
Yeah. I mean, we have two more songs, but we are a little bit early. Maybe I play the first song again. That's what I do. Yes, because some people logged in after that. They missed the first song, so we have three more. The next, or Awaken the Inside. Is this the special story? Is this something important to say before I go to the next song?
No. If you've heard Destruction of Empathy, then Awaken the Inside is basically part 2.
Okay.
It's a judgment. It's a song that judges God. Why can we be judged when there is famine, there is all these diseases?
Yeah. All right, then we go to the next one. My Child. It's not dedicated to your child, right?
I cannot deny or confirm that.
You have a special name for your child.
No comment. Yeah. Oh yeah, the devil. The devil
Child. They never heard it before.
Yeah.
Before, I explained in German, als wir einen Soundcheck gemacht haben, hat seine Tochter, ich habe sie nicht gesehen, dann hat er gesagt, Devil Child.
She's great, but she's a devil child.
Yeah, she comes after you.
Yeah. No. Well, I'm a good boy. I'm a good lad.
So, we play first My Child, and then you tell me the story, okay? Why it's called My Child. There we go. Heavy shit.
Yeah. I have to say about that song, first of all, at the end, because now I look back at it and I find it kind of cringe, but the last part where you see that dude sitting,
Mm-hmm.
the reason he's sitting is because it's the guitar player of Sublime Eyes, Norwegian death metal band. Because he made that for us, and we're like, well, fuck, we're making a music video, so we're fucked, and what we're gonna do? So we just did it that way. And I don't know if you noticed, but there were only 3 people in the video, because we made that video in the middle of pretty much half the band breaking up. But I mean, as well as you can see that I played guitar while singing, because if I was going to do that or just sing hadn't been established yet, because I used to play, and then I started playing and singing, and now I'm just singing because it's easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I see my guest, my second guest is already here. Martin, I see you. Cool. Hope you had a good... Let's say hello to Martin. Martin, I put you in quickly. Martin, my friend.
Hey.
I see you soon.
Yeah,
I see you soon.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
I have a little bit cold. So I see you in 10 minutes, roundabout. Okay?
Fine.
Cool. Sorry, I have to...
So how's
So,
everyone doing?
is it... So, my man, we have
Yes.
2 more songs. King of the Fallen Time
Yes.
is the last one from the normal set, and then we play again Forest Hymn, because I love this song.
Yeah.
Would say, let's play it, then we take a picture, and then we are done. Your first interview.
Yes. Awesome.
Hope you like
Great.
it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
King of Fallen Time. And here we go. maybe you're wondering why all the beers. That is always our appreciation. Our fan club always, one of the fan club or me asking, raise the glasses or the Humpen in Germany for our guest. This was the free beer for you. Daniela, ich grüße dich. Namen zusammen, schreibt sie. Jawohl. Das ist nicht gerade der Mucki, wo wir gerade gespielt haben, aber im zweiten Teil kommt jetzt gleich bluesiger Hardrock. Sehr, sehr cool. My man, we have to take a picture now.
Okay.
You, a little bit action, like the devil's horn or whatever, and I press the button.
Let's make this interesting, shall we?
I count to 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Cool. Yeah.
We can't be plain. We gotta do something special.
Yeah, you know what? And then you can give me, if you like, give me a little message. I show you one of our friends. Who does it today? Long time I didn't play him.
This is Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness, and you're listening to Metalheads Forever Rockcast. Show!
Nice.
But unfortunately, the Sharon, his wife, passed away not long ago, and very, very, very hard for him. Beautiful woman and lovely man. What a tragedy. So I need something like, hey, this is Simeon from Dark Delirium, and you're watching Metals Forever, something like this, without me.
Okay, now live on air.
Now you live now, but without me, and I got and act.
Hello, you're listening to, what are we watching? Jokes. You're listening to Metalheads Forever. My name is Simon from Dark Delirium. Stay tuned.
I was close to say, but okay.
Sorry.
Thank you so much for the interview. Your very
Thank
first
you for
interview,
having me.
and I was the one. Happy
Thank you,
me.
man.
And say hello to your band, great band. And if you have something new, come back again. You're welcome.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you, my friend. And once again, for das Hymn, Dark Delirium. Und ihr da draußen, falls ihr gerade neu dabei seid, jetzt kommt gleich Show Nummer 2. Nächstes Interview mit Melodic Blues Hard Rock. Sehr, sehr cool. Mit Blindstone. So, hier ist Dark Delirium, for das Hymn. I salute you. Take care.
Wait to shake their stairs. I will make rise with a blow.
Metalheads Forever. I'm Blaze Bailey. You are the heaviest. You are the best. Metalheads Forever. Probably the best metal show in the world.
Metalheads Talk. News, Videos, Konzerte und Talk. Mit Richie Newton.
Genau, am Freitag ist der Metalheads Talk. Nicht versäumen, meine lieben Freunde. So, meine Lieben, jetzt sehe ich gerade, warum ist mein, was ist da los? Ah, ich weiß, was los ist. Moment da. Jetzt sind wir wieder. Okay, das war heute wieder mal ein heftiger Mittwochabend, kann man sagen, oder? Tag Delirium, ja, ein paar sehr, sehr geile Songs dabei. Und da sagt einer, der wo eigentlich nicht auf Death Metal steht, melodischen, aber da sind ein paar Sachen drin, wo mir wirklich gefallen haben. Okay, das war super und jetzt geht genau das Gegenteil eigentlich. Jetzt machen wir richtig handgemachter Trio. Die machen handgemachten Blues, Hardrock vom Feinsten. Und wir sagen, auf geht's Freunde, mit Gebrüll. Und der erste Song ist gleich von Blindstone, Drums of War. Und wir sagen, Attacke und danach gleich im Interview mein lieber Freund Martin. Drums of War, das war Blindstone. Welcome to the show, Martin.
Hey, Richie. Good to see
Once
you again.
again, I just checked. The last time you was here a year ago, September
Yeah.
27th.
Yeah, I thought it was just about a year ago. So
Yes, with
Yeah.
Meridian.
yeah.
How's Meridian? Everything cool? Everything same?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We've been taking a bit of a summer holiday break, but we are getting back into it.
Very cool. Give my regards to the
I
rest
will.
of the gang.
Absolutely, I will.
I must say, when I, because I get all the new stuff Mighty Music brings out, and when I listen to you, Blindstone, I say I have to get, and I wrote to Fernando a long time ago, and then I said, and I never heard something from him. I say, hey, you have this on your list that I want Blindstone? Oh shit, I forgot. Oh my. And then we did it. So because this is sometimes I need something like this in a show to have the opposite from metal, you know, because this was actually very hard. Drums of War is I think one of the hardest numbers, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I mean,
especially on this album, on the new album, it's one of the heaviest songs. It is.
Yeah.
I can see it's a bit of a contrast from Dark Delirium, but on your show.
But that's why I chose Drums of War as the next one, as the follower from Dark Delirium, because it was quite heavy. The rest of the stuff is more bluesy. I would say, if I say Thin Lizzy and Gary Moore, is there something you would say? Agree?
Yeah, not as the primary influences, but I've listened to both Gary Moore and Thin Lizzy, of course. So they're with me in on my shoulders, I suppose. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have to say I love the Dark Delirium stuff. By the way, the songs I heard, it was great.
He's still listening and watching, yeah?
Yeah. I loved it. Awesome.
Yeah, it's heavy like hell.
Oh yeah,
And
I
that's
like
what I like, that we have the different. One genre is rock and roll, but you know, the heavy stuff, and then now we do a little bit blues rock. We have not so many interviews and bands with blues rock. I call it blues hard rock.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, absolutely.
For all people who didn't see the first interview, because I asked the question before, how you became a musician.
Well, it's a long story. I'm from a musical family. Both my mom and my dad play instruments and sing. And I suppose I was around 7. They asked me if I was interested in learning an instrument. And at that point, I was interested in the drums. So I started out taking drums lessons, but also percussion, like tuned percussion, marimba and vibraphone and stuff like that. It wasn't just drums. But then I must have been around 10 or 11. I fell in love with the guitar, basically. It was because my dad was listening to Jimi Hendrix at the time, and Cream with Eric Clapton and artists like that, and I especially Hendrix really captivated me. And I said, I have to do this. I have to try and do this. So that's basically. I started out as a guitar player. I must have been 10 or 11 at the time.
Actually, now you mentioned Cream and Clapton. A little bit, there's something from all of the greats. Jeff Beck, maybe Rory Gallagher, even a little bit in the sound.
I guess. Yeah.
And that's what the great ones. You know, this the
Oh yeah,
Jeff Beck.
Some great names you mentioned there. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to your stuff today, all the songs we played today, and definitely I hear some stuff out. But this is your voice is it's perfect for this. I like also your cover from Out in the Fields, and this sticks out. You know, this is cool. Yeah, like it very much.
Meridian, yeah.
I didn't ask before. Is there a link people can buy merchandise from you guys direct, or you want with Mighty Music Target?
it's through Target. Yes.
Okay, then I will check out the link
Okay.
and I put it here.
Okay.
Let's see. We have the chat is a little bit.
Is it busy?
Yeah, they enjoy themselves. All right, let's do the music. The title track from the new album.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
love it. I helped out because there is no video available, so I helped a little bit. And
Yeah.
great cover also. We have to talk about the cover right away.
Thank
Here is
you.
A Scar to Remember.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Absolutely.
Another year is coming to its end. It's a time for reflection. Embrace the change bound to have its way through its own selection. Power to change, the will to go on, lies within yourself. Choose your fight, know when to surrender. Lead me now, with the scout to remember. Remember lessons you fought to learn. Let them not be in vain. The warfare of passions denied leads to wisdom through pain. Power to change, the will to go on, lies within yourself. Choose your fight, know when to surrender. Lead me now, with the scout to remember. Oh yeah, with the scout to remember. Oh yeah. Another phoenix rising up again from the ashes on the ground, emerging stronger out of the storm. Once lost, but now I'm found. Power to change, the will to go on, lies within yourself. Choose your fight, know when to surrender. Lead me now, with the scout to remember. Oh yeah, with the scout to remember. Oh yeah.
Very, very cool. This reminds me very much the follow album from Gary Moore after Still Got the Blues. This Cold Day in Hell.
Mm-hmm.
There's groovy, bluesy, hard
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were going for, sort of a... groovy. Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah.
Yeah, absolute. Explain the cover. What this cover has us to say.
Yeah. I mean, the album is called Scars to Remember, and I was searching for artwork that would fit that title. I mean, I thought it would be a little bit too on the nose to show like a face with scars on it or an arm with scars on it or something. But it had to relate to the title, and I found that image, and I thought it was really cool. I thought it sort of fit with the title and sort of the frame of mind that these songs were written in. So yeah, I chose that. We chose that. We thought it was
Sticks out. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's not your typical blues rock album cover, I think, but I think it works.
Definitely.
I like it. I like it.
Me too. So, as Car to Remember, how you write? Okay, Drums of War, of course. There's the picture already tells the story.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
the first picture was the Russian tank. You know
Yeah.
already what's going on. So
Yeah.
think we don't.
It's obvious, but yeah, I wrote that song just around when the war began, right when Russia invaded, and the lyrics. I worked with a lyricist this time, so some of the songs we wrote together, him and I. So, and it's including Drums of War and A Scar to Remember. So, yeah.
And Scars to Remember story.
Well, those lyrics are actually his, but it's really about making changes in your life, and some things you have to let go. I mean, it can be a romantic relationship that's about to end, or a friendship, or a working relationship, or something. Some of it leaves you with a scar to remember.
That's true.
You chalk it up to experience and move on. That's basically
Especially when you get older, you can write
story.
lyrics like this, because when you're young, you have not these scars, and
yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah. But that's what life does. We all get some scars along the way. That's
life is a roller coaster ride,
it is absolutely
ups and downs.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I always check a little bit this. Our friend Heli hears exactly his music.
Ah, nice.
So, I would say, you shout from the rooftop.
Ah, yeah.
Now watching you guys on stage, it's a trio, right? That's
Yes, it is.
how you perform. Only
Yeah.
three. That is
Yeah.
handmade music. No overdubs. No takes. Nothing.
Not at all. Not at all. It's completely against that. I have nothing against people doing but Blindstone is about really being a trio and playing all live and improvising also on the spot.
You
Our
can
songs
tell
have-
because everybody in the band, the drummer is pretty young, no?
Yeah, he's somewhat younger than
Yeah, but
those two other guys.
groove,
Yeah,
and your bass player is amazing. He has the
great.
groove. Yes.
Yeah, he's
Awesome.
awesome.
Let's watch him shouting from the rooftops. Here we go.
Nice, cool.
You got me shouting from the rooftops, baby, dancing in the street. You got me shouting from the rooftops, baby. Every man is talking to me. You got me shouting from the rooftops, baby, dancing in the street. You got me shouting from the rooftops, baby. Every day 'cause your kisses so sweet.
Hell yeah. Groove. You know what reminds me a little bit Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, absolutely. He was actually, I was listening to him quite a bit when we started Blindstone many years ago, and I still like Lenny Kravitz. I like him best when he's sort of on the
Are you gonna
the
go
hard,
my way? Are you gonna
yeah,
go my way? Yes.
on the
Yeah.
harder rock side, and some of it is funky as all hell. I mean, I like when he's funky and hard rock oriented. That's great.
It's really cool. I love it very much. That's why when I put this together and listen to all the songs, say, wow, you know, it's so old school but fresh somehow, you know. But this is danceable. This is yeah, and the musicianship, you know, it's perfect. The bass
Thank
player
you.
is a beast, and your guitar, holy shit. So
Thank you very much.
when you started with Blindstone,
Yeah.
because I see it goes way back. You have some albums,
Yeah.
and so when you started Blindstone.
We started actually the all three original members. We were in another band that was very different, playing very radio oriented pop rock music, and I had been in some bands at that point where I felt I was sort of compromising as a guitar player. It was more oriented towards trying to be commercial and trying to get a record deal and those things. And so the band we were in fell apart. And Jesper, the bass player, he's a dear old friend of mine. We've been playing together forever, since 1991 in all kinds of bands.
All right.
So
This-
yeah, and we agreed it was time to rock. It was time to do something from the heart. And so we asked Benjamin, the first drummer, to join us, and he the three of us, we started Blindstone in the summer of 2002, and started out immediately doing demos. I had some songs written, and we jammed out some new ones, and we'd never been able to get a record deal with the other bands we were in, but 6 months later we had a record deal with Blindstone.
Cool.
So that's so the first album came out in April 2003. That's just over 20 years ago.
Wow. Yeah.
So
You know, this kind of music also would be perfect sometimes, you know, if you extend a little bit and have a little bit brass, you know, section like the Blues
Yeah.
Brothers, you know.
Yeah,
this
maybe,
this would be very cool. Something like this, you know. I mean, not for all songs, but it's
no. Yeah, I may even have thought about it, but I thought, let's keep it rock and roll. Actually, if you listen, there's a tiny bit of keyboards on this song, which we don't usually do, but I thought it would work on that particular song. So, but that's from our previous album, Shouting from the Rooftops. That's from
Yeah.
the last album. So.
yes. All right, very cool. Is there some story for this, or
That song? Not really. We just wanted to do a rocking, sort of funky piece. Maybe with a bit more vocals than on some of the other songs. A little more backing vocals. It's just to do a funky, groovy rock tune, basically. That's it, really.
it's, you know, a good old funk, you know,
Yeah.
with the combination, like the Mother's Finest, for example, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
in the
exactly.
in the early 80s, you know, this was
Yeah.
wow, this was
Well,
groove like hell.
I love Mother's Finest, and many others. There's an American guy named George Clinton. I don't know if you're familiar.
Of
with
course, George
But,
Clinton. Yeah.
but yeah, Jesper and I, we worked with him, both of us, a little bit
Very cool.
some years ago, and actually that was also part of our mindset for founding Blindstone. back then we were into very much in what it's doing.
That makes this band special because it's not only one style. So you experiment in it. You like the groove. That's as I would say, Blindstone is groove pure.
Yeah,
And
It,
honest music, honest on point, and good voice, good guitar, good bass, good drums, everything there.
thank you.
And would say
just the basic ingredients, really.
absolutely.
Yeah,
You can't get more honest like than this, I would say.
maybe not. Maybe. I mean, if we went as far as recording everything live in the studio, which we haven't done, unfortunately, but as far as the instruments go, it's pretty honest. Yes, it is.
Yeah, absolutely. The next one too, from 2017, it's Bloodstream.
Oh yeah, cool.
I'm glad you like this.
That's a cover song. We did an album called Bluesadelic Celebration. It's only cover versions, really. And this song was actually, as I didn't know it, it was a suggestion from our record label at the time. They suggested we try this song. It's by a guy named Rocky Hill. He's the brother of the late Dusty Hill from
ZZ Top, yeah.
Yeah. And I had never heard it before they suggested it, but we liked it and we did our version of it.
And we listen now.
Yeah.
And here we go. Here is Bloodstream. Streams or stream? Stream, yeah. Okay, here we go.
Crawling up my bloodstream in a slow, silent way. Hanging on my heartstrings, looks like she's gonna stay. I drowned her like a sweet view, but she would not go away. Tear up into air, boy, howl just like the wind. She tear up into hell, lie down just like the wind. She go walking out the door, man, the devil comes strolling in. If I was a black cloud, I'd make the heavens roll. Even move for breadcrumbs and make the sun go cold. I turn the stars to diamond and I lay 'em at her door.
I love it. I could listen to this music all day long.
Thanks.
It's such groove, and yeah.
Thank you.
And your voice is perfect for this music. It reminds me, also, I must say, Gary Moore has also a signature voice for his stuff to sing, and you have the same.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I loved your voice also by Meridian already, but
Thank you.
here, yeah, perfect.
Well, I don't sing so much with Meridian. It was mostly that covers EP we did with I did some
Yeah,
duets.
but I like this cover very much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
let's talk about the band.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Yeah. Yes. On the left, we have Jesper, our bass player, my old friend. Yeah. And of course, there's me in the middle, and on the right is Sigurd, our drummer. He's our third drummer. He's been with us since 2016 officially. Actually, he did a tour with us in 2015 as well. And he was very young at the time, but
he looks like Edgar Winter, you know?
yeah. Some say he looks
Or
like
Johnny
Legolas.
Winter. Johnny Winter.
Yeah,
Edgar Winter.
maybe Johnny Winter. Yeah,
Johnny Winter,
yeah.
yeah.
But,
Cool.
Yeah. So the lineup has been stable since 2016.
Very, very cool. Like it very much. I'm really glad that I ask Fernando, and let's say hello to Fernando too, because
Hey, Fernando.
in case
he on?
he's I don't know. Sometimes he's watching. Sometimes
Yeah,
he's
cool.
suddenly he's in the background.
Yeah,
He's a very, very, very cool partner. All the bands he brings, he's always focused and always in time. Very, very cool.
He's a cool guy. So
Yes. He had birthday last week, a couple of days ago.
really, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, last week I think. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. Yeah.
All right. So now I would say we go right to the blues.
Okay.
You know what song I chose, right?
I'm thinking waste your time, maybe.
No, Waste of
No?
Time is our kick out song. No,
Oh, okay.
World Weary Blues.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
World Weary, weary.
Yeah, weary, yeah.
Yes,
That's-
let's watch
yeah.
this and listen.
Okay.
Excellent. Hell of a production, my friend. I have to ask you, is Billy Gibbons for you inspiration also when it comes to guitar?
I suppose he is. I've listened to CC Top, of course, so he's another one of those guys that are with me. I mean, I've listened to a lot of those blues-based rock
This
trios.
song specially, this could be easily a song from CC Top.
It could.
Dusty
I
Hill,
guess.
the groove from drums. This is the old CC Top, not the commercial CC Top in the 80s,
No,
more
no.
the 70s.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
old records. Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose it could. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
It's perfect. I loved it. I must say, I love
Thank
it so
you.
much because this is so groove. Once again, I repeat myself because it's really it goes to in the legs. Wow, you want to dance, but this is like cool. World Weary Blues.
Yeah.
What do you want to say about this?
It's really, it's just a kind of a state of the world song. I mean, this record, many of the songs deal with what we've all been going through for the past 2 to 3 years, pandemics, and now there's a war in Ukraine and these things, and they've been weighing on my mind, and so I suppose it's actually, in general, the whole album is maybe a little more serious lyrically than the other records we've done, because I think it's been serious times. These are serious times,
Yes.
and so I sort of tried to sum it up a little bit in this song, which I suppose I knew all along would be the last song on the record. So that's sort of the album closer.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's pretty much it.
We come now to the last two songs, and definitely my favorites, especially the chorus. I love from the next song is Thunder from the North.
Oh yeah.
I love this chorus. This makes this the Blindstone. You have always good chorus. The chorus is always important.
Thank you. I think it's important. You can have a good groove, you can have a nice sound, but you want something melodic to hang your hat onto. I mean, I'm very much behind that it should be a good melodic song as well. That's so.
Yeah. I must also say that the first couple of albums from Gary Moore, when he was more in hard rock, before he started to do, he has also this kind groove and always good chorus. Chorus you remember,
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially after Victim of the Future, that is that's a perfect album for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, let's play Thunder from the North, and here we go.
Okay.
And listen, hier da draußen, der Refrain ist göttlich, and here we go.
Three dark figures of youth, traveling fast and light. They carry little but the truth, and instruments the weapons of might. They seek to take on the world, higher powers got in the backs, and everybody bows to the word, as told by these figures of black. And day turns into night, as you hear the wind cry. And rain pours from the sky as it cracks open wide. And you hear the thunder coming from the north. once again to restore the magic light in her eyes and rock the world of mortal men. And day turns into night as you hear the wind cries. And rain pours from the sky as it cracks open wide. And you hear the thunder coming from the north. Hear the thunder coming from the north. And you hear the thunder coming from the north. Hear the thunder coming from the north. And rain pours from the sky as it cracks open wide. And you hear the thunder coming from the north. Hear the thunder coming from the north. And you hear the thunder coming from the north. Hear the thunder coming from the north. And you hear the thunder coming from the north. Hear the thunder coming from the north. And you hear the thunder coming from the north. Hear the thunder coming from the north.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. I haven't heard that for a while. We play this
I must-
song. We play this song in concert often, but I haven't heard the studio version for a while. That was cool to hear.
It's perfect. The
Thank
groove and the chorus is such a killer. Yeah. What can I
Thank
say?
you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you're here, my friend. And once again,
Glad-
always you never disappoint. You know, it's always cool.
Thank you. I'm very
have a-
glad. Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely, always.
Uh,
Let's take a picture, my friend, for social
Absolutely.
media.
Yeah.
Okay, I count to 3, and you make some face, whatever. Okay, wait. Yes, and of course, also another killer bass player. I mean, maybe you know him. He has a very, very nice message for us. Here we go.
Hey guys, this is Marco Mendoza, and you're on Metalheads Forever show with Richie Newton, my buddy. This is a great show. Stick around and support it as much as you can, and we will see you on the road. Marco Mendoza.
The legend,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Marco Mendoza.
Yeah.
He's also a great solo album. The last one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's at the same label, right?
He is.
He's, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Martin, you give me a little shout out,
Okay.
and without me, and
Just
action.
like he did.
No,
something like that.
your own style. Important
Yeah.
is Metalheads Forever. You don't have to mention my name. It was nice, but
Okay.
yeah. Okay, without me and action.
Okay. Hi there, you're watching the Metalheads Forever podcast. Oh, by the way, sorry, I'll do this again. Hi, this is Martin from Blindstone and Meridian, and you're watching the Metalheads Forever podcast. Yeah!
Yes. I call it Rockcast, but it's okay. Podcast is okay.
Did I say podcast? Ah, damn.
Yeah.
You want
Don't
to do it
worry.
again?
Do it
Okay.
again, because Rockcast is better than
Yeah, okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Maybe more action. It's more bluesy, but I love it already.
Hey guys, this is Martin from Blindstone and Meridian, and you're watching the Metalheads Forever Rockcast.
Really cool. Yeah. Before I let you go, what is in the pipeline? When you are on the road, are you coming to Germany somehow?
I hope so, but I don't know at the moment. We're hoping to do some touring in Europe next year in 24, and we are setting up dates right now for that. So I really I would love to play in Germany. Absolutely.
And you get also a round of beer. Peter Krause, he asked for. And here we go.
Thank you very much.
Beer.
Whoa, thanks.
Gisela. Frenchie.
Oh,
Heli.
we're
Michael.
getting,
You get drunk, my friend.
oh yeah, I'll be singing in a second.
I'm very happy that you had the time, and Fernando is always perfect. When I say, hey, Fernando, what about this band? This band, let me check out. And a day later, here we go. Here's the date.
Yeah.
Bam,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Deal.
No, he's a great guy.
Yes.
And he's great at what he does. Absolutely. Totally.
Daniela
But,
also sent some beer for you.
Thank you.
She's
Yeah.
hard to please. Daniela is hard to please. She likes more the melodic stuff. But here today,
okay.
I must
Okay.
say,
Yeah.
Martin,
Yeah.
give my regard to the band. Thank you so much
I will.
for your time, and congratulations to this killer album. I love it. I will
Thank you
listen to
very
this tomorrow after I prepare the next show. Tomorrow we have a special show. Also, we have Tony Mitchell. He also has a lot of albums, and he played with Alice Cooper, with a lot of well, I don't know, many big names. He's an old schooler, also cool guitar player and singer. Tomorrow, Tony Mitchell, and after we have Skull and Crossbones. It's a perfect power metal band. They are very happy to come tomorrow. They have a new album, comes out after tomorrow. So, ihr da draußen, ich bin auch gleich weg. Einen Song haben wir noch zum Rausschmeißen. Wie gesagt, morgen Tony Mitchell und Skull and Crossbones. Das wird morgen wieder ein super cooles, kann man sagen, super coole Sendung. Habt ihr schon alle geliked? Habt ihr schon mal auf den Abonnier-Button gedrückt? Alle unsere neuen Gäste heute. Drückt auf den Abonnier-Button und lasst ein Like da. Okay? Ich danke euch natürlich da draußen. Martin, I also go out with a great song, and this is actually, I would say, my favorite. It's Waste
okay.
Your Time.
Ah, nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me on the show, Richie.
Absolutely.
I hope to see you soon again.
And greetings to Denmark, and keep rocking, keep losing, keep grooving, whatever you do it great. Thank you and bye.
Take care.
Und ihr draußen,
Take care.
gute Nacht, schlaft gut und werdet gesund, bleibt gesund, und morgen 20 Uhr, nicht vergessen, Freitag 16 Uhr wieder mit vielen Interviews, super coole Gäste am Freitag. 16 Uhr mit der Metalheads Talk. Okay? Ich hoffe, ihr seid mit dabei. Ich wünsche euch was. Ciao, Servus. Hier ist Blindstone, Waste Your Time. Und wir sagen ciao.
Bye bye.
Sitting around just waiting for you. Don't you think I got better things to do? You're talking too much, but you got nothing to say. Why don't you cut to the action? What do you fear anyway? I don't care if you waste your time. I don't care. I don't care if you waste your time. Just don't you waste mine.
Videos, Konzerte und Talk mit Richie Newton.
Neu, die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Spotify Preview List. Hier könnt ihr schon mal reinhören, welche geilen Bands euch erwarten in diesem Monat. Die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Preview List on Spotify.